Welcome, Gaba.
Thank you so much. Tumaje mno na tulikuwa tunangoja wewe ufike. Tunashukuru sana vile umefika hapa. Naomba kwa wakati Mheshimiwa Sharini Wamboi na atakuja hapa aite other members of county assembly.
Deputy Governor, the CCs and all the protocols of the good afternoon. Remember, we are assessing the government trade test. And we're very glad that we have cohort is that we are seeing competency of the highest level. What there is with the government trade, this aspect of the government trade test is what the employers appreciate most, because they know that when these people and they'll place them appropriately in their competency level. And another important thing, you passed. Do not keep quiet as you practice in your trade. Aim at grade 2. Go to grade 1 and start back high wherever you are. We thank you very much for this opportunity to work with NITA, because the certificate that we hold, a lot of Kenyans.
God is good and all the time. Najua huwa hajafurahia, angalia mwingine. Son of the youth, sports, culture, agenda and social services ya maana. The best project you can work on your entire life is yourself. You trying to get better each and every single day of your life. And karibuni sana.
Tunapatia kazi ya beautify na conserve environment. After 2 months tunapeleka polytechnic. Unasomea course ambao unapenda. Baada ya kufanya hiyo course ambao unapenda, wengine wanafanya carpentry, welding, wengine wanafanya mambo ya saloon, other plumbing. Tunakulipia examination ya national government inaitwa NITA. 1 year utalipa any license kwa county government. Ukitaka kuweka saloon, weka, utadisplay your certificate, umekuwa exempted from single business permit ya county government. Hii program iko na manufaa. La kwanza, imeweza kupatia vijana nafasi ya kazi hata kama ni hiyo miezi miwili. Saa hizi tuko na 4 intakes, cohort 1, 2, 3, 4. Total vijana wamepitia kwa hii program ni 4,200 as at now.
Wa mbere ndiko macokeria ngatho na gucokeria nginya yuthi aria metikirire kumira, tondu even na mbira turatagetete na aria ndiretete theia mo than nginya tureciragia ni meguka, na ungorwa Kirinyaga ni urona ni kuragia groups ya andu aria marecia kuingira industry ya guthondeka thinema na tu video tunini twakugeria kwetha mbeca, na uria ningimera ni ati boni twamucokeria ngatho muno na CEO wao ni gutu involve tandu a Kirinyaga, na rita ria mbere uria ndingirira yuthi ma Kirinyaga ni ngumacukuma nitukumarutira wira uria matubeire, tondu ona kwenda platform teno ni kumabe chance ya network na yuthi ma wondi ringi so tondu na representation ya wondi ciothe 20 na ngwiciria ntu creative network na mundu ekorwo na ringi content njega ni mekubota gushare nigo mabote kuthondeka tunyamu twega, na ta thirikari ya county ya Kirinyaga ngwiciria ntu guikara thi twiciria tungiteithia andu a industry ya thinema na nyimbo niguo tumathondekere ta sako ira mangivota twathondekire sako cia bikibiki tukamekirira mbeca bau niguo makavota kuruta mbeca bau na kuthondeka films ciao.
Thank you.
It shows that being an individual, the government may not be able to reach out to you, but being a group or a registered through, you can apply maybe through the SACCO, it will be easier for you. And as the county government of Kirinyaga, I think we are going to think about it. And when we come out of the recess, I think I'll sell the idea to the members of the county assembly and maybe the CEC in charge of youth and sports, so that we can be able to come up with a better way of helping our youths in the issue in the industry of films and the cinemas.
CAFIL is a program that essentially is meant to empower creatives and artists in the audiovisual sector. It is meant to give them information that they need. If you look at the sector before, a lot of creatives were saying that there are so many areas that they need to get information from. So they go to this government office, then another, then another. So what we've done is that we brought all those government agencies together in what the government calls whole of government approach. So we've brought about 7 agencies together with us to be able to speak to the creatives. These are agencies that regulate within the audiovisual sector. So we have the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, who will be speaking about the issues of drone. I know we are all interested in drones. We have the KWS, who will be speaking about filming in the parks. We have Kenya Forestry, we have the Immigration Department. Some may wonder why the Immigration Department. It's because when foreign film makers come into the country, they need to go through local film agents. So it means they need to get work permits to do the work they're doing. So the immigration then comes in because they're the people authorized to give you the work permit. We also have the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner. And why do we have them? We have them because you know that even facial recognition is content and is data. So before you create content that shows the face of especially a minor, you need to be able to know what laws and regulations guide that. So we have the Office of the ODPC here, who will then speak to the creatives about that, because all of us now create a lot of content that we post everywhere. It's good to know that it is not always appropriate to show pictures of minors, especially if not spoken to their parents or guardians, to get that freedom to do the same. Other than that, we have KRA. We all love KRA, and we know that if you are importing cameras, especially these expensive cameras you have, then you need to go through customs. So we need KRA to speak to our creatives so that they know the process of importing the cameras. Finally, we also have Kekobo, and Kekobo has a dual role. Kekobo will be speaking about issues of music, but specifically the issues of copyright. You know, all kind of content must have copyright, whether it's written content, it's audiovisual content, or it's audio, music without the visual part. So the Kekobo is here to speak about that. So what I'm saying is KFCB has decided to bring the whole of that team together. It allows us to be able to give this information to the creatives as a one-stop shop. So if you look around, all the creatives who've come here already have a handbook. This handbook has been developed together with all those government agencies. So that handbook will give you all the information you want if you are in this audiovisual sector. If you want to know the people to contact at Kekobo, at KCA, at the immigration, that information is there. And it means we no longer have the problem of saying that our creatives have to go to so many offices. You simply need to go into that handbook and you'll get the contacts. And most of the services of the government now is online. So you're able to get all of that. So like I was saying, we've already gone to very many areas. We've been to Kisumu, we've been to Embu, We've been to Mombasa. We've been to the previous set, we were in Nyeri. We've been to Nairobi, where our head office is. And last week, we were in Machakos. Today, we are here in Kirinyaga, and we are happy to be here. And next week, actually, the end of this week, we are going to Kakamega. The intention is that even though our services are online, if you want to get our filming license, you'll get it online on any gadget that you have. We still think that personal interactions with content creators is very good, because there's a lot of questions that they ask here that they may not necessarily get online, because online is limited. But if you ask those questions, we are able to get the queue and know what else we can upload, or what else that you are asking that you thought was our mandate but is not necessarily our mandate. However, any questions that is raised, we will deal with it and then answer it appropriately and ensure that our creatives have all the information that they have so that they are able to monetize their content. The key thing is one.